The human population reached 8 billion this year. And even though that's a big number, by 2050, that number is going to grow to 10 billion. Why is this a problem? Well, because it's a lot of mouths to feed and a lot of mouths to provide clean, fresh water to. This, a very, very precious, limited resource here on Earth. Of all the water on Earth, only 3% of this is fresh water, and actually 1/3 of that is water we can access. The rest is trapped in ice. And although it's so little, we make it go a long way. But did you know that the vast majority of it, 70%, actually goes to growing the food that we eat? And more people means we need even more water to grow more food. Most of the fresh water we use gets pumped out of the ground from aquifers, and that was fine before, but we are increasingly extracting more water faster, and it can't replenish fast enough. When groundwater levels are low, salt water from the ocean can find its way in, mixing in with fresh water and making it salty. This means even less fresh water to go around. Growers who need to water their crops might end up with no choice but to use this salty groundwater, unwittingly adding lots of salt to their soils. Filters could help here, but they are expensive, and they aren't enough because salty water will nonetheless trickle up through the ground all the way up to the surface on its own. Now, salty soils are a big problem. Many crops won't grow at all in them, and those that do will often be smaller, weaker, and produce less food. Hydroponics is a way to grow plants in water alone, without any soil, and though it might not sound like it, it actually uses much less water than conventional farming, up to 90% less. But what if we could grow plants without using any fresh water at all? This is the new approach, saline hydroponics. Now, we aren't there just yet, but that's our goal. What if what I'm doing to get us there starts with mustard greens? I'm growing different types in various salty solutions to try to figure out which one is the most salt tolerant. Then we could give this data to plant breeders who can learn lots from its DNA. By studying the differences between mustards that grow large and healthy and those that are small and unhealthy, we might be able to uncover not just what makes plants salt tolerant, but maybe we could even make them love salt. From there, plant breeders could take what we learned from mustard and apply it to all sorts of other crops that are really important for feeding the world. Having salt-tolerant crops means we could have healthy, productive crops, regardless of what kind of salty situations the plants might find themselves in. If successful, we could reduce agriculture's freshwater use so we have more water to drink, recover abandoned salty farmland, giving us more space to grow food, slow down soil salinization by letting freshwater aquifers replenish at their own rate, and make great use of the immensely vast ocean that is actually filled with very nutritious water that plants could survive in, just like algae. Thank you.